What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy AJ coming back at y'all with another video today. No live reaction this week, just review this week because I don't know if you guys can tell, but I moved. Just moved into a new apartment, so things are getting settled in. Don't have internet right now, so that's why I can't react to the chapter off my laptop. So I had to just read it and go ahead and give you guys my thoughts and opinions on it. So with that being said, let's get right into it. This week chapter of One Piece, chapter 987, the long-awaited chapter 987, in which about 2 weeks ago, the One Piece editor, or each were Oda's editors of One Piece, came out and said this chapter made him cry. So because of that, many people have been waiting and anticipating this chapter to see what exactly happens and what goes on to actually have made that editor cry. I feel like this chapter was definitely a good chapter, very intriguing chapter. It was a very different chapter than what I kind of thought it was going to be. What I will say though is I don't believe the editor cried for it. Like, I'm not exactly sure why the editor would have cried. So let's try to go through it and see it. I guess that makes sense. The chapter starts off with the Oden flashback, the flashback of Oden cutting Kaido and then Oden dying. Strong moment. I enjoyed that moment when it happened. I wasn't live reacting then, but I really enjoyed the Oden flashback. For those who don't know, I don't think I've ever said that on camera. I really like the character of Oden. I wish a lot of things in the flashback could have been fleshed out a little bit better, but overall I liked the flashback. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I liked the character of Oden. Honestly, if I could say this, I know this isn't a popular opinion, a lot of people don't agree with this, but Oden's actually one of my favorite characters in the series. I like what he stands for. I like what he means to the story. I like his quirks and everything. I like the character. I actually do really care about the Scabbard storyline as it pertains to Oden and everything. And the ending of last week's chapter with them attacking Kaido was pretty cool for me to see. Now on that, we see the flashback, and I believe the flashback is coming from Kaido's perspective, but I'm not sure. I don't know if you guys leave in the comments whose perspective is it, Kaido's or the Scabbard's. That I'm not sure. I want to say it's Kaido's. I'm not sure. But anyways, the Scabbard's attack Kaido. He's falling. He's thinking. He's seeing all of them. We're seeing all of them. Their blades go into him, but it doesn't look like they're actually piercing him, which is interesting. So at this point, Kaido and the Scabbards fall through the floor, and pretty much all hell starts to break loose as the other samurai pull up, as in Hiroguro and the others from Udon and all over the place. Kaido's crew finally kind of, I guess you say, gets off their ass and realizes that they have a fight on their hands, and things just really start to go hectic. At one point in the chapter, we cut away to Luffy and Yamato, who actually run into what's the girl's name? Uchi again. And Uchi and Yamato have a clash in which we actually seen that Uchi carries like some weird, like that spiked weapon that you see sometimes and stuff, the ball spike weapon. I don't know what it's called, but she carries one of those, and which I thought was pretty cool. From here, Yamato makes a claim in which she says this is the day that she is to become Oden Kozuki. Like I was mentioning earlier about Oden and everything, I just love how he has so many people who love the guy in the series, and I don't know, just I like him too, so I can really appreciate that Yamato recognizes what's going on as she is able to see the Scabbards attacking Oden, or attacking Kaido. Let me correct myself, attacking Kaido. So she's inspired. Luffy's there, and at this point, they're actually they're right there. I didn't think they were that close. At one point, Big Mom is right in front of them, and she pretty much announces to Luffy, like, yeah, Luffy, I'm right here. It's time to fight. Let's do it. I came all the way here to beat you. And then from there, she questions Luffy on why he's even here in the first place. And last time he told her that he was going to beat Kaido and then come back and beat her. But this time, Luffy boldly declares that he's going to beat everybody from Kaido, her, their crews, the samurai, Orochi. He's going to beat everybody. Now, him mentioning Orochi in that, to me, pretty much confirms Orochi is not out of the arc. I think we all kind of knew that, but that kind of like solidifies it. Like, Orochi's not done. He has a whole nother role in this. In the overcom, you could hear somebody making an announcement to all the Beast Pirates about everybody that's there from all the Supernova, like Kid Law, Luffy, Zoro, thousands of samurai, and yeah, everybody's there. They're making an announcement. He even makes an announcement that Marco and Perospero are barging in through the front as well. So it looks like Marco and Perospero struck a deal, which is, you know what I'm saying. I kind of thought that. I didn't say it on camera, but I kind of expected something like that to happen. And we'll see where that goes. I think that's very interesting. From there, we get into what I consider the most interesting / best part of the chapter, which is the Kaido stuff. As Kaido gets up off the ground, and he's questioning why his scar that Odin gave him is aching. We know that Kaido wants to die and he loves to fight. It seems like he wants to die in battle. He wants to have this big old war. And it seems like he's reveling all this in. He's taking this all in. It's like, yes, let's do it. Let's go. He's getting amped up, which I like to see. But he's also, you know what I'm saying, I don't think he sees himself dying here. You know what I'm saying? He announced to the others that he's going to crush them pretty much. He said that he's already broke the will of Luffy, so that's nothing, even though Kaido doesn't really know Luffy like that, but still, you know, from his perspective, he broke Luffy, and he had every right to believe that because he knows that just a week ago he beat him in one hit. You know what I'm saying? So he feels like he can do it. So he's getting up and he's holding the scar. And at first, I honestly thought he was hurting. I thought they hit him. I'm like, wow, they really got him. But no, he's like reveling everything in from the whole Odin stuff. Kaido was a fan of Odin, man. This is what I'm saying. This guy's a dope character, bro. Odin Kozuki was a dope character. I know a lot of people had the gripes with the flashback and him in general, but I'm telling you, Odin Kozuki was a dope character. It means a lot to the story of One Piece. You have this Yonko who's like really like dick riding, gassing him, man, and this happened 20 years ago. He's still reveling in that moment, and we all know Kaido loves to fight. So he's getting up, he transforms into his dragon stage, and I think he shoots through the dome of Onigashima, and he's like pretty much challenging everybody there, like, let's do it. And I'm like, wow, where is this arc going? Like, I'm not like I really don't know where this arc is going, because from the Perospero Marco stuff, the Big Mom, the Kaido, to Orochi getting his head chopped off. Like, I don't know where this arc is going. Oda is literally throwing like a corkscrew into everything, because I can't. It's like I don't know. Like, it seems like, are they about to start fighting right now? Like, what's really about to go on? Like, I was like, we got to this really, really fast. I expected it to be gradual, and then boom. But like, everybody's right there. Luffy's right there. I think Kid and Zoro aren't that far. The Straw Hats are everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on right now, and I like it. I don't like being able to predict stuff. You know, I don't know where this is going to go. And another thing we see at the end of the chapter, we see the silhouette of Nekomushi. He's saying how he can see the moon clearly because Kaido shot through the dome. So it's like, man, him and Inu are going to go so long. It's a lot going on, man. This chapter was dope. It was very interesting. In my opinion, the only thing that hurts this chapter is that the editor gassed it up, which is like, it already put our expectations super duper high. I don't know exactly what he cried about. Like, it might have been the Odin stuff, I'm thinking, but I'm not sure. But if he didn't gas it up, we would really, really love this chapter. And it's just a good chapter, because this is a really good chapter, but it's not, you know, I don't see why you cry from it. It's just a really good chapter, in my opinion. But yeah, if I had to give it a rating, I'd give it 8.5, man. And it might go up. The translation I read wasn't the best, so keep that in mind. And yeah, I enjoyed this chapter a lot. First chapter in my new place. I know this isn't the ideal setup, and I'm not I'm not in my zone, but it's all good. Like, I just had to get this out. I wasn't gonna do a video, but yeah, not 8.5 chapter. It might go up depending on when the official drops, because I gotta get a good translation. And yeah, it's your boy AJ. I'm out.